पठानकोट और गुरदासपुर के सामने पाकिस्तान के प्रमुख शहर सियालकोट, जफरवाल व शकरगढ़ हैं और इस इलाके को शकरगढ़ बल्ज के नाम से जाना जाता है।
The Bulge is a strategic area for both sides. It threatens road links to Jammu and Kashmir and houses an important Air Force base at Sialkot. It also provides a perfect launch pad for an offensive by Pakistan into India. The Indian Army's intent was to eliminate the threat to National Highway 1 Alpha and Pathankot base by capturing maximum territory and destroying the Pakistani mechanized forces. The Indian offensive was spearheaded by 1 Corps, a newly raised strike formation commanded by Lieutenant General Khem Karan Singh, Padma Bhushan Mahavir Chakra. The aim was to capture Zafarwal and Damtal, for which the attack was progressed along 2 axes, with an infantry division of 10,000 soldiers and an independent armoured brigade of 150 tanks. 36 Infantry Division and 2 Independent Armoured Brigade moved from the east, and 54 Infantry Division with 16 Independent Armoured Brigade moved from the west. 54 Infantry Division was commanded by Major General Walter Anthony Gustavo Pinto, Paramvisist Seva Medal, who gave the motto, "Bash on regardless." 16 Independent Armoured Brigade, led by Brigadier Arun Sridhar Vaidya, Mahavir Chakra, a veteran of the 1965 war. Under him were the elite armoured regiments, Hodson's Horse, the Poona Horse, 16th Light Cavalry, and 18th Battalion, the Rajputana Rifles. The 3 armoured regiments had previously brought glory fighting together in 1965.
ये लड़ाई आसान नहीं थी। जफरवाल तक पहुंचने वाले रास्ते में 3 बड़ी अटकनें थीं। सबसे पहले बारूदी सुरंग को पार करना था, उसके बाद टैंकों को रोकने के लिए बनाए गए गहरे गड्ढे और फिर बसंतर नाला। इन सब के बीच बसे दुश्मन के बहुत सारे गांव, जिनको पार करते हुए मंजिल तक पहुंचना था। 54 डिवीजन के एडवांस को 47 ब्रिगेड के साथ हॉटसन्स हॉर्स लीड कर रही थी।
16 Madras, along with Hodson's Horse, crossed the Thakurdwara minefield, and the infantry battalion played a pivotal role in establishing its base across the Basantar River.
इस फौज ने बारूदी सुरंगों को जल्द ही पार करते हुए दरमन, बारी और चक्रा पर जीत हासिल कर ली। तेज रफ्तार से दुश्मन में चीरते हुए इस एडवांस से भारतीय सेना पाकिस्तान के अंदर घुस रही थी। इस लड़ाई के दौरान हॉटसन्स हॉर्स को लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल राजमोहन वोहरा कमांड कर रहे थे। उनके सामने दुश्मन के टैंक्स, मिसाइल लॉन्चर्स और माइनफील्ड पोजीशंस आए। कर्नल वोहरा अदम्य साहस दिखाते हुए अपने 45 टैंकों के साथ आगे बढ़े। 7 और 8 दिसंबर की रात टैंकों पर 18 से 20 पाकिस्तानी कोबरा मिसाइल्स का फायर आया। फिर वो शायद अपनी तेज रफ्तार थी या दुश्मन की घबराहट कि एक भी मिसाइल निशाने पर नहीं लगी। रेजिमेंट ने इस लड़ाई में दुश्मन के 27 टैंकों को बर्बाद किया। इस अदम्य कार्य कुशलता और शौर्य के लिए लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल राजमोहन वोहरा को महावीर चक्र से नवाजा गया। साहस और गौरव के लिए रेजिमेंट को 1 महावीर चक्र व 3 वीर चक्र से सम्मानित किया गया। हम ही हम हैं तो क्या हम हैं, तुम ही तुम हो तो क्या तुम हो। एडवांस की स्पीड को बरकरार रखने में बहुत बड़ा सहयोग था साथ चल रहे इंजीनियर्स, आर्टिलरी और एयर डिफेंस के दस्तों का।
Thus important was the contribution of 64 Air Defense Battery, which warded off enemy aircraft for nearly half a day when our tanks were crossing the soft bed of the Karir Nala on 11th of December. After a fight of 10 days, on the night of 14th December 1971, the stage was now set for the capture of Zafarwal. 47 Infantry Brigade tasked 3 grenadiers to capture Jarpal, and 16 Madras was made responsible for the capture of Sarachak and Lalial.
16 दिसंबर की सुबह इस हमले का आरंभ हुआ और कठिन संघर्ष के बाद कुछ हिस्सों पर कब्जा कर लिया गया। इस लड़ाई में कई शूरवीरों ने अपनी बहादुरी की गाथा लिखी। मेजर होशियार सिंह 3 ग्रेनेडियर्स बटालियन के कंपनी कमांडर थे। उन्हें जरपाल में तैनात दुश्मनों के मोर्चों पर कब्जा करने का आदेश मिला। अटैक के दौरान मेजर होशियार सिंह के ऊपर दुश्मन का भारी फायर आया।
With complete disregard for his personal safety, Major Hoshiar Singh led his company in a fierce hand-to-hand battle and destroyed the enemy position. For his gallant actions and unwavering courage in the face of the enemy, the officer was bestowed with the highest gallantry award, the Paramveer Chakra. At the same time, under command Lieutenant Colonel V.P. Guy, 16 Madras was headed to capture 4 separate enemy positions in the area of Saradchak and Lalial. In this area, the enemy was holding well-concealed positions with a 1600-meter minefield for its protection. In the fight that ensued, on the pitch-dark night of 15th December 1971, the battalion successfully captured 2 of its 4 objectives. The following night, 16 Madras faced a much heavier enemy resistance. In the highest traditions of the Indian Army, its commanding officer, leading from the front, attained martyrdom and was posthumously awarded the Mahavir Chakra. Despite losing their commanding officer, the battalion pressed on under their second-in-command, Major R.P. Sharma, who infused a spirit of vengeance in his troops to achieve their objective at any cost. The defeated enemy launched a massive counterattack on the following morning, where Major Sharma was seriously wounded and later succumbed to his injuries. Despite losing their commanding officer, second-in-command and many other key appointments, 16 Madras achieved its objective and continued to hold on to the gains made at Basantar. For this unparalleled gallant achievement, 16 Madras received 2 Mahavir Chakras and 5 Veer Chakras. The crossing on the Basantar had been secured with a heavy prize, and the enemy now retaliated with a numerical superiority of 2:5 in tanks and almost 2:3 in the infantry. Indian troops were now also moving out of range of their own artillery guns.
अभी इन्फेंट्री नाले के पार पहुंची ही थी कि उन्हें सामने से दुश्मन के टैंकों की आवाज सुनाई दी और 47 ब्रिगेड ने मदद के लिए अपने टैंकों की गुहार लगाई।
As the situation was now critical, it was essential to induct tanks across the Basantar Nala in support of the infantry.
और यह टास्क मिला भारतीय सेना की मानी हुई आर्मर्ड रेजिमेंट पूना हॉर्स को, एक ऐसी रेजिमेंट जिसको 1965 की लड़ाई में पाकिस्तान ने फक्रे हिंद के खिताब से नवाजा था।
The regiment so far had supported the attacks of 74 and 91 Infantry Brigade along the forward positions and had been instrumental in the capture of Ramri village.
तलवार से बिजली कड़के लाल लहू बहे धरती, या वर दो प्रभु मोहे विजय हो या वीर गति.
With this quote from an old Rajput poem, Lieutenant Colonel Hanut Singh, who was commanding the Poona Horse, ignited the fire of grit and determination in his soldiers and moved towards Jarpal to support the 47 Infantry Brigade.
लेकिन उनके सामने थी 1200 मीटर की बारूदी सुरंग जिसे इंजीनियर्स अभी माइंस निकाल रहे थे।
Due to the gravity of the situation, Lieutenant Colonel Hanut Singh led his regiment through the uncleared minefield on an absolutely pitch-dark night.
To inform the engineers that the responsibility of going through will now be mine and they will not be held accountable in case we blew up on the minefield. I further instructed him that in case the leading tank blew up, the following tank was to bypass on the right. In case that too blew up, the next tank would again bypass on the right. Surely a mine strip would come to an end somewhere, and some tanks would get through. Even if a few tanks got through, it would suffice to reassure our infantry. By the grace of God, we went through that minefield without a single casualty.
In the wee hours of 16th December, Poona Horse had established itself across the Basanta. The stage was now set for one of the greatest tank battles in the history of warfare, which saw the pride of Pakistan Army destroyed by the Indian mechanized forces. The Poona Horsemen were able to stop 4 counterattacks and decimated 36 enemy tanks.
इसी मुठभेड़ के दौरान दुश्मन की जानी मानी रेजिमेंट्स 13 लांसर्स और 31st कैवलरी ने पूना हॉर्स पर घात किया,
but got completely destroyed in the debacle. The enemy, realizing the critical situation in battle, attacked with 1 infantry brigade along with 1 armored brigade with an aim to push back the Indian troops across the Basantar.
और दुश्मन का सामना हुआ मेजर अमरजीत सिंह बल के ब्रावो स्क्वाड्रन के 7 टैंकों से,
who fearlessly led his troops through enemy-infested territory and, in spite of being heavily outnumbered, fought with grim resolve and determination to beat back enemy attacks. For his inspiring and dynamic leadership, he was awarded the Mahavir Chakra. The battle was now hanging in a delicate balance, and 'twas at this time that 7 tanks under command Captain Malhotra moved in to join the battle. Second Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal was the tank commander of one of these 7 tanks. Faced by almost 14 enemy tanks, he alone destroyed 4 enemy tanks. Having suffered a direct hit, the young officer was ordered to abandon his tank. Let's hear the reply of our courageous Second Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal from his commanding officer himself.
Arun, your tank is on fire. Pull back and put it out. Arun said, "Sir, my gun is still operative. I'll handle these bastards. I'm staying where I am."
Thereafter, he destroyed 1 more enemy tank 100 meters away from his location, before his own tank suffered a second hit. At the age of 21, when most of us are deciding which career path to choose, young Arun was choosing between life and death. Death he embraced willingly, while standing as a rock between the Pakistani tanks and our position at Jarpal. The bravery of the young officer epitomizes the motto of service before self. For his gallant and conspicuous one-man stand, the officer was posthumously honored with the Paramveer Chakra, making him the youngest recipient of the highest gallantry award. For this epic battle, the Poona Horse was awarded 1 Paramveer Chakra, 2 Mahavir Chakras and 3 Veer Chakras.
पूना हॉर्स के साथ लड़ाई में शामिल थे 18 राजपुताना राइफल्स के बहादुर जवान, जिन्होंने अपनी जान की परवाह ना करते हुए भारी बमबारी के दौरान माइनफील्ड को क्रॉस किया। दुश्मन ने 17 दिसंबर की रात को एकजुट होकर 18 राजपुताना राइफल्स की एक कंपनी पर धावा बोल दिया, जिसकी कमान मेजर RS रजावत के हाथों में थी। मेजर रजावत और उनके जवानों ने 1 घंटे तक चली हाथापाई की लड़ाई के बाद दुश्मन को वहां से खदेड़ भगाया। भारतीय सेना के सर्वोच्च परंपरा का कर्तव्य निभाते हुए इस कार्य को संपन्न करते करते मेजर RS रजावत ने अपने प्राणों की आहुति दे दी और उन्हें मरणोपरांत वीर चक्र से सम्मानित किया गया।
Repelling the repeated counterattacks, Hodson's Horse and the Poona Horse once again created history and thus became the nemesis of Pakistan's 8th Independent Armored Brigade.
इसी लड़ाई में 16 इंडिपेंडेंट आर्मर्ड ब्रिगेड के कमांडर ब्रिगेडर AS वैद्या महावीर चक्र को एक बार फिर महावीर चक्र से नवाजा गया।
And he later rose to become the 13th Chief of Army Staff in 1983.
एक के बाद एक हार सहने के बाद भी दुश्मन ने बसंतर के इलाके में बार बार वापस हमले की कोशिश जारी रखी, लेकिन ऐसी सभी कोशिशों को भारतीय सेना के शूरवीरों ने हर बार नाकामयाब कर दिया।
Whilst the Indian army was only 4 miles short of Zafarwal, the battle ceased post the surrender of the Pak army.
पाकिस्तान ने सोचा था कि पूर्वी इलाके में हुए नुकसान की भरपाई वो पश्चिमी सीमा पर करेगा, लेकिन यहां उसे सोच से कहीं अधिक नुकसान उठाना पड़ा।
In this battle alone, 43 Pakistani tanks were destroyed. A total of 222 Pakistani soldiers were killed, almost 900 wounded, and many soldiers were taken prisoners. Such was the havoc wreaked by the Indian forces in the Battle of Basantar.
और ऐसा पहली बार हुआ था कि एक ही लड़ाई में 2 सूरमाओं को परमवीर चक्र से नवाजा गया।
The Battle of Basantar will remain a summons to glory, in which the Indian army captured over 600 square miles of enemy territory. No wonder Pakistan army regards this as their most humbling defeat in the western border.
1971 के युद्ध के 30 साल बाद शहीद सेकंड लेफ्टिनेंट अरुण खेतरपाल के पिता ब्रिगेडियर एमएल खेतरपाल पाकिस्तान गए, जहां उनसे मिलने पाकिस्तान आर्मी के एक वेटरन ब्रिगेडियर ख्वाजा मोहम्मद नासिर आए।
Brigadier Nasir walked up to him and said, "Sir, there is something I wanted to tell you for many years. I am the man who fought opposite your son. I salute your son for what he did on the battlefield."
ब्रिगेडियर खेतरपाल ने अपने बेटे के प्रतिद्वंदी के साथ हाथ मिलाकर अलविदा कहा।
A soldier himself, nothing ever made him feel more proud than hearing the saga of bravery of his son from the enemy itself. That is the fabric of an Indian soldier, ladies and gentlemen.
किसी ने सही कहा है कि हमारा तिरंगा हवा से नहीं लहराता, बल्कि यह लहराता है हर शहीद की आखिरी सांस से।